The All Progressives Congress (APC) Niger State is calling on all members of the party and intending members to immediately visit their polling units for the e-registration that is currently ongoing in all the polling units across the state. This will enable you to be a bona fide member of the All Progressives Congress (APC). Go get registered now for development and progress of our state, Niger State. This message is from Musa Labaran SK Gatamina, Publicity Secretary, APC, Niger State.
Nanjaki APC na ashauraji na ebi kukrito adei ya gwidne na yenyi kai balo abazakin bwara badna na ebi epabwa ye asumbore I azakin bwara kukrige fi ine jakin banyi ori gaji za su gonu woze APC na bi lo haledna epabwa bore putetu ne jakin be bwalo lota begi yisad nahi agun I yaka ji ne jakin APC na Musa Labaran SK banu.
Feel the beat, feel the station. Badagi 90.1 FM.
Jam'iyyar APC ta al'ummar Najeriya, jam'iyyar APC kurna mama uwar jam'iyyu tsintsiya abin gyara muhalli ke sanar da al'ummar jihar Niger musamman 'ya'yan jam'iyyu da masu rajin sha'awar shiga jam'iyya da ku garzaya mazaɓun kada ƙuri'unku na unguwanni don yin rajistan zama cikakken ɗan jam'iyya a sabon tsarin nan na e-registration da zaka kasance a kundin rajistar jam'iyyar a yanar gizo-gizo na zamani wanda yana gudana yanzu haka a mazaɓun kada ƙuri'u a unguwanninku. Ku yi rajista da jam'iyyar APC a yau don ci gaba da inganta jihar mu ta Niger. Wannan sako ne daga Musa Labaran SK Gatamina, kakakin jam'iyyar APC a jihar Niger.
na APC mwenye kanye die na ji atato za na ji de fafa cewa ga lo na APC na ke de ikwaya ko ma ke bani na za don do lo na wo na wa lo gbata yin fefe na ka ganci wa ga lo je ge na APC dandani waji paranyi vanyi wodo ji register ebo lo je ege na APC ebo egboro lo ekin na jo be na eja chiji emi ya ne fe bia gbata nya eza chinwochi Musa Labaran SK na yi egangachinye na APC kim ne jaba fiayi na.
Commercial is over.
Did you hear what I said?
Crude but correct.
Badegi Radio, FM 90.1.
This is Badegi Radio 90.1 FM. Good morning and welcome to the program Global Review Issues in the News. I am Ibrahim Gimba. Thank you for joining us this morning. Today is Friday, the 23rd of January 2026. And happy Juma Mubarak to everybody out there listening to us this morning. It's chilly and it's cold. So put on something thick as you go out this morning. And if you have a face mask or nose mask, please put it on because it's cold and dusty on the bad roads. Today, as usual, I'm not the only one in the studio. I have Mr. Apaya right here in the studio. Mr. Apaya, good morning.
Good morning, Jimba. Good morning. Yes, good morning, and good morning to all the beautiful listeners out there.
Yeah, okay. Not only Mr. Apaya. This morning I have OG Captain.
We don't remove the captain band.
Yes.
The formation has changed.
Yeah. Formation don't change.
4-4-2 sometimes
Yes.
you will change to 4-3-3 again. To spice the whole thing up. But Mr. Apaya,
Yes.
water was sold for 2,000 naira per truck. in
Yesterday?
Tonga yesterday.
2,000
That's your area.
in Tonga.
Yes.
Some-
2,000 naira.
Somebody listening to us in another area will say you should be grateful to God that you even see
We
to
will see
buy.
water to buy.
That's serious.
But in some area yesterday, you know, we NEPA water board just give a flash.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
the water, a splash of water.
Water, yes.
That's what some areas had. Some people have one bucket, some two.
And that's the
So now, if somebody passing by will say, "Hey, Uncle,"
But there is a but.
there's a
But-
yes, but there was always a but.
Uncle, however,
Yes.
However,
However, whether the quantity was enough. is the question.
we had it for like 3 hours, like
Yesterday?
4 days back.
4 days back.
Yeah, for 3 hours. And then the next day we had staff of water board in Iswasek coming to, intimidate us that we should pay.
Actually, why don't you ask them
They started digging the ground for the pipe that, goes
to
inside my
regulate-
house. And I was called. I came out and I said, what is it? They say, we should go and pay. I said, pay what?
We even have the strength, ma. We don't even tell them anything.
Pay what?
But as you are digging it, it's not yours. You are not the person who will calculate the pipe. It's my pipe. Dig it and give me. Keep.
I said, pay what? Okay, the argument ensued, and we said, okay, which account am I paying to? Okay, what is even the account of this house? They don't even have the account. It's not like AEDC where they have account. Each house has the account that they know. It's in the bill. But this one, there is no bill. There is nothing. Just go and pay. How do I pay? Which house am I say? Should I say, okay, Gimba is paying? It's in my name that I'm going to write there.
You go to the office.
You go to the office.
They'll get
It's
you
not about it's not about the billing team.
I think they need.
If there is the water, I'm always of the fact that if there is water, people will gladly pay.
Pay. Yes.
If you are giving people water at least 3 times
In a week, people
Monday,
can save water.
Let's say Monday, Thursday, maybe then Sunday. People are getting water. Mr. Paya, you tell people to pay even 5,000 naira. They will gladly pay.
Talking about this supply of water, there is more to it. A lot of issues. You see, you are talking about bringing water. This is for the areas that even having pipe being articulated into there.
Yes.
There are some new areas now in town that have not, the water has not been extended to those areas. So they even say, sometimes if we are talking, those people will be just seeing as we are just bluffing because they have not even seen the pipe. So I think this one boils down to the government. You have to make sure that water is being reticulated to different areas. Then you come and think of even how are we going to be, how availability, the availability of having the water is something.
That's it. I think Niger State has not been doing this. When I was going to Kano frequently, there used to be big pipe extending to new development areas. You see new areas. But in Niger State, I think they've not done that for close to 20 years. Like, for example, if you go to Metumbi, the end of Metumbi, there's no extension there. If you go to Pakungu Western Bypass, the extension, Mekamu, Albishiri, and the rest. Same thing if you go to Chanchaga, all these new areas, I can't remember the name of this area. There are no, there is no extension of pipelines. Even the ones in Mina, for example, Barkin Sali, go further. There's no pipe extended. You know, understand? So government need to invest in infrastructure when it comes to water supply. But I said but, even those in Mina, They've not gotten
That's
water.
why we are advising the government of Niger State. Even if water project is the only thing Lagos you're going to bequeath, just like the one we have in Tambora and Chalawa, you know, the person who did it today, you can see the love he's getting from his people. No matter what, people are always behind him. Kwankwaso is not a governor today, but he's more popular than even the governor. It's because of the legacy he was able to bequeath. So we are advising the Niger State Governor Umar Mohammed Bago. It will going to be a kind of record that is going to be written with an indelible record that during administration of former Governor Umar Mohammed Bago, so area, just like we talk about Kure light. Villages in Niger State, you know, has light, got light during administration of Kuri. So you should have something. There should be a trademark that you are going to leave, so that we always remember you. And talking about water, I have another thing to report. I had wanted Baba to come, even though Baba is an ambassador of Jikanaika. There is, you know, one hit and run meteorist hits a pole. A transformer that is opposite Mustapha Specialist Hospital blasted this morning. So we are calling on ADC to please, you know, go and fix, so that because while we are saying this thing, these boys that used to go and steal cable in transformer always take advantage of the yes, and there is light now.
I'm sure they are listening.
ADC, please, opposite Mustapha Clinic Hospital, sorry. That transformer has, you know, is off. Somebody, a motorist hit one of the poles. He has hit and run. He hits and ran. So, but we can't, you know, let that transformer to be there like that without light, because those boys who are stealing cable, sometimes they do it even in the daylight. So,
all right. Thank you. There. Let's quickly go. We just, you know, talked about local issues. We have a national one that says FG bans meter installation charges and threaten sanctions. FG bans meter installation charges.
No be story. Let's move, because
yes, because you know that's an exploitation. They exploit people when they come to installation of charge.
Is there even the meter in the first place?
There's no meter. That's another issue that we also.
The regulatory agency are they regulating? Ramu could get better story.
I'm talking about regulatory agency. I don't know whether you heard of Mr. Paya. The Enugu Electricity Distribution Company has been divided now.
Okay.
Yes.
Each state now in the east is having
its
own
independent
distribution company.
What they did is they said, okay, AEDC is now a holding company. So they are operating in Kogi and Niger State.
Okay.
So the one in Niger State will be like a baby of AEDC. So it's going to be called Niger State Electricity Distribution Company.
Regulatory?
Yes.
Regulatory commission.
Not commission.
Not commission again?
Distribution company.
Distribution, just like a baby of AEDC.
I understand.
Yes. Same thing is going to happen also in Kogi State, like the baby of AEDC. So AEDC is like the mother.
Yes.
So
it will be like the headquarters.
While these ones are small companies under AEDC.
So who now? Where will they be buying their own power?
The same place. It's still the same place that they are buying it. They say from Jenkos, right? So the one from Niger State we buying from Jenkos. The one from Kogi we buying from Jenkos. So it's like semi-autonomous.
Through AEDC or
AEDC is like their mother.
No, what I'm saying now, are they buying through AEDC?
It's still the AEDC that owns them.
Then that means we're not having any change. I don't know whether
it's going to be the same. It's still going to be the same AEDC, but these ones are companies under AEDC. It's their own property too.
I think for the benefit of clarity, we have to get them to so that we can't just give misinformation. We don't misinform. Because if what you are saying they are baby, and you say we are talking about independent and dependency, they are all put together. So we have to get like you said. Do we do that today?
Yes.
So that we get them to come and clear this air. We hope when we come, you honor our invitation.
Exactly.
Yes, when we give you, you honor it.
Exactly.
We hope and pray.
Okay, we have this one that says Fubara is the leader of APC in Rivers. That's the president's position. That's coming from Bohala. Bohala is a special advisor to the president. Let's see if we can get it. Say, I know that the FCT minister has been instrumental in the cabinet of the president, but I agree with the position of the APC national chairman that Governor Fubara is the leader of APC in Rivers State. Wike may be the leader of the PDP, but he is not a member of the APC, so he can't speak for the APC. The president believes in the rule of law and sticks to the position of the party's national chairman. We've had people who complain that as a cabinet member, Wike enjoy more benefit than anything, when you leave Treasury single account. So this is also consolidating or solidifying Fubara's position as the leader of APC in Rivers State, which also means that Wike is not member of APC, so he can't say anything that I have to go with APC. Mr.
APC is always, those spokesperson of the APC and the government are always demarcating. It's either one time they are demarcating their party or they are demarcating their government. And you should have a government that is courageous enough to call a spade a spade. Who is Wike? What is his position in the government? What is his position in the country? He has become an emperor, trying to set Abuja on fire, setting the state on fire, claiming, wanting and making attempt to set other states that he has no any jurisdiction to set them on fire. So this one is trying to set the government of Tinubu on fire, trying to set APC on fire. You can see APC have no courage now to, call him to order and ask him to get out of that state. Any governor, that's the political culture in the country. A governor is the leader of his party in his state. So I haven't cross carpet to the APC talking about Fubara, but he's still having a warning battle with Wike, and the president is watching, the APC is watching. It's only when Fubara, decided to be so radical and take a very, drastic decision, very ruthless about Wike, will continue to have problem with Wike in that state. So, and nobody could call him to order.
Exactly. Because actually I was expecting when the president came back to make maybe a pronouncement to that effect, to call Wike to order and tell him this is now an internal affair that you can,
you can't poke nose into
it again. The man is no longer in PDP. He is now with me in the APC. I need to give him that public backing.
So, sure.
Sort of to say, because me, I'm looking at it from this angle that now, with this mass defection that we are having, what message are you sending out to the people that are wanting to come in now? If they are not feeling this level of protection from people that are just crossing over, what will be the confidence for them to even come in? Now, this is the image that I'm thinking from the ruling party's perspective, what I've been expecting the ruling party should have done. But though we've had the National Secretary coming out to give support to Fubara in the state, but still Wike still needs to be called to attention. You can't keep dabbling into state politics because you are no longer the governor of the state. Allow the state to rest. And to a very large extent, Fubara, I feel, is a very gentle soul. Because for you to come to my state and travel around the whole 23 local government, gallivanting around against me as the sitting governor in that particular state and not doing anything about it, I feel that is even seriously magnanimous from even Fubara's artists.
Most governors don't know the power of that seat, and that is why it's not a physical power. It's a power of authority that you have to explore, but it must be constitutional. If he knows the power constitutionally, there's a way you can deal with Wike. You can see they trying to impeach him. Wike trying to mobilize some of his cronies in the state assembly, and you can see what the court have told them. So if Wike Faraba knows the gravity, the might of that position, he will deal with him. For the APC as a party, it's a blow onto their image, because after the blast from the national secretary, what has happened? Nothing. Wike is still gallivanting, doing whatsoever he feel like. Look at you are not a governor, a minister of federal capital. You took a tour to 33 local government. Then we call you to order. Call you. What is this tour all about? You understand? The governor who is working never took any tour, but you left Abuja. So we should call you, Mr. President. It's a favor we gave to this man. It's not our party faithful. We gave him one of the juicy positions in the government. And look at what he's trying to frustrate our own party, our governor. Going to campaign, what is he doing? Is he with us or is with them? So all this type of courage need to be summoned, and they should talk to the president. They should call him to order. What is the tour meant for? Who are you doing it for? Are you tired or don't you like the appointment of federal capital minister? We'll give it to another person. Or you'll be there in the tour, they will just, announce another minister. They announce his sacking, and the immediate, for announcement with another one who will take over from him. So I think it's unfortunate that the APC is not summoning courage to face some of these guys who are trying to demarcate their party. But sometimes somebody that that is going to fail, if he's derailing, he will continue to derail, and he will never see any danger coming.
Exactly. Okay, let's take a look at this particular headline. It says court erupts in laughter as DSA tenders Tinubu's no more corruption speech. So there is this case of Sode. There was a sitting. Say there was a mild drama at the Federal High Court Abuja on Thursday when the court burst into laughter during the playback of a video of President Bola Tinubu's speech made on August 26, 2025 during his state visit to Brazil. The video was tendered by the Department of State Services, DSS, as part of evidence in the alleged cyber stalking case against human rights activists and the publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omole Shore. As the resumed hearing, counsel to DSS, Akinolu Kende, son, called his first witness. So the thing is that when in the court they play the video where Tinubu said there is no more corruption in Nigeria, that he has fought corruption to latter, the whole court busted into laughter. What is the laughter all about? What is the laughter all about? Is there no a fight against corruption, or is there a fight against corruption in this country already? Because already we know the government is already fighting the case of Malemi, who has been accused of money laundering and other criminal activities and the rest. So now, as journalists, do you guys think that corruption has been fought to the latter, as according to the president of Nigeria is going abroad to say this?
If you ask me, they are trivializing everything, and we should not join them. Yes. Rather, we just move on. Honestly, that's my own thought.
Trivializing
trivializing the whole issue. Yes, so we shouldn't join them in making just of national issues.
Because
we have more pressing national issues.
It's obvious at the end of the day that corruption is not being fight to the standstill, and then there's no need to even dwell on that particular issue that much.
All right, let's quickly go to the Daily Trust newspaper and see what the Daily Trust newspaper has this morning. This one it's coming on. Articles say delay in passage of Electoral Act is an attempt to rig 2027 polls. Delay in passing of the Electoral Act. When the Electoral Act came in, there were a lot of issues. People thought they have a very wonderful Electoral Act. And then later on, issues start propping up. The issue of transmission of electoral results from the polling unit to the center, that is in INEC, came up. Later, they said, no. There's no transmission of electoral results. But they were not transmitted. Some say because INEC said, no, there was tampering, cyber attack, cyber whatever. So if the Electoral Act says elections results must be transmitted from the from the polling unit, and now they are not. So what will you call that result? Is it a good result or a bad result? Should that result be counted? So continuously this Electoral Act has been amended and been amended. Buhari amended it. Now there's a call for the Electoral Act to be amended, yet it has not been amended. And next year we are going to election. How long will it take before it's amended? What's your take on that?
I think you wanted to ask something
well,
first?
Me, say what you want to say. I will, everything, I will tell you. Would there be, you are talking about electoral, would there even be election? Because I have something from an APC person. You need to hear what he's saying for you to know whether there's going to be an election, whether it is a victory already that we are waiting to be announced, whether the election is there or not. So whether let's hear this, please. Let me see.
Money for money, vote for vote. can't defeat him at all. Money for money, vote for vote. 20,000 per vote. They will have the money to buy everybody. Because all the governors have war chests. They just devote 3 months allocation to settling people. And people are hungry, they will collect. And if you don't even collect, there'll be a glitch in INEC. There'll be a glitch. That's not the truth. I'm just being honest, no need to sugarcoat it at all. We are not going to have election in 2027. If you ever have it, nobody can defeat Tinubu the way we are today. I don't know tomorrow. As of today, nobody can defeat President Tinubu because he's in control of almost 31 governors, and they all have allocations to dispense to the people, to INEC, to DSS, to police. Is that not true? If President Tinubu were to just exercise the utmost wisdom of a statesman, 4 years is enough for him to be president. He has done enough. He has achieved his economic reform. So, political reform is now the front burner of the agenda. We can't continue the way we are now with 100 million naira form.
All right, you've heard it. And if you want me to play it back for the benefit of emphasis, you can hear what he said. So whether Atiku saying the electoral whatever is you can see the convention from APC chief stand. Even if they are going to be election, nothing is stopping Tinubu from win because it's after one governor. So the election now, 2027 election now, is going to be only 36 state governors who will do the voting.
No,
that is what he's saying.
Yes, he made some mention of something very important. He said the 31 governors have the resources.
You are giving them, and most governors have confirmed that the president are giving them money.
And see, we need to exonerate the president in this instance. People need to know after the removal of subsidy, FG got a lot of money. And this money was disbursed back to state government. And a whole lot of them are keeping quiet, and we are not seeing anything on ground.
Are you talking about the allocation or extra money for
that's more money is coming to the state?
When they remove subsidy, we have triple of the usual facts. You understand? It has multiplied almost 3 times. So go ahead.
So now, juxtaposing what he now said with what we remember what Wike said, we weaponize poverty, we weaponize hunger. So now he's telling us that the governors have the resources. So after they've weaponized the poverty and the hunger, they have the money to now share the 2,000 naira now.
He is now saying 20. Probably there's an
increase. They want to increase the
from 2,000 that Wike earlier on mentioned.
So now to 20,000. So now, but now the onus now is now on Nigerians. Are you tired or not yet? Because it is still going back to the Nigerians. They are the ones that will still need to decide at the end of the day, not the governors.
What this man is saying, if you understand it very well, he made some statements, so many underlined statements in this that you don't need to take for granted. He says governors have gotten more money, enough to take care of the DSS, the police, and other security. These are the people you use for election. You understand? Once they want to intimidate you, they use security personnel to intimidate you. So now he is saying governors, the Tinubu is having now are 31. So I'm saying that so Nigerian election is now the victory is being judged by the number of governors you have. That's what he's saying. And probably you can see what he is saying from the reality on ground now. You can see the effort the APC is putting in place to lure some governors into their fold.
More governors?
Yes, they have done that after declaring state of emergency in Rivers. They have brought in Fubara.
Fubara is there.
The latest one now is Abba Kabir Yusuf of Kano State. So what you do in the south, in the Port Harcourt River State that has large vote, it's either you trying to see how you reduce the number of votes that will go to the opposition or how to garner all those votes. In Kano, this is where they put all their eggs in one basket. They have a political style. They choose the best candidate they feel is okay for them, bargain with him, Just the way they did to Buhari, they did send that to Goodluck Jonathan. They did to what's it called, Eradua. Now they did it to Tinubu. They will put all their eggs in one basket. So they now see that they have to bring in Abba Kabir into the APC. Many governors have decamped just to get their vote. So it is now going to be governors who will do the voting. The number of governors in the party determined its victory. Unless, of course, Nigeria rise to their feet and say no to that.
I think what this statement, what it's saying is that that's a big problem in this country. I've gone to polling units. I see how votes were bought. If you vote for a particular candidate, all you need to do is show it with style. Some even go to the extent of going with their smartphone to snap the party they voted for in the ballot box, in the ballot, what do you call the cubicle? In the cubicle. So they will come and show the party agents that this is the party I have voted for. Give me the money. We've been talking about orientation. Nigerians have not gotten it yet. We are still struggling. That is the confidence that this particular individual has, that he has to come to the national TV and be telling people that there's money, they are going to give people for more money. We're going to. This is clearly the agenda. We're going to use money.
I think that is not. To be fair to Nigerians, politically, Nigerians are getting, that awareness, that orientation is coming. That has translated during the 2015 polls. You see how Nigerians threw out to vote against PDP and they brought down Goodluck to install Buhari. But Nigerians are disappointed. And that is why you see the voting pattern and the voting outcome in 2023 election was not that so impressive.
It was not.
Now, Nigerians will vote. These people are telling you because they knew from the ambience, from the atmospheric condition of the country, from the body language of Nigerians, they now see that Nigerians are on their own trying to seek for alternative for themselves. Nigerians are tired of so many policies, and they are having the fears that Nigerians are going to do the right thing for them because their future is in their own palm. They want to determine their future this time around. And this is the more reason why all this threat is coming, because I look at this one as a threat. It's a threat. The DSS, if they have a working system, should invite this man and expatiate more. You understand? Instead of centering your metaphysics on the likes of Malami, who just want to contest, and the whole lot of things were coming out against him. Yesterday, I see Abdulrashid Maina coming out to say that he has evidence to nail Malami, that he is trained to trace financial fraud. He's trained to chase money, a stolen phone. The person who was being in prison for stealing police pension fund is having the infantry now to come and talk about Malami. They brought him out of prison to come and do a dirty job, but they should be very careful. This man should be invited. He's to come and explain, how do you do the mathematics? In a country of over 200 million population, 31 people would determine the fate of over 200 million people. Let's come and how we want to do the magic.
The calculation, I think, is the governor is having the state and he should be able to deliver his state.
And let me tell you, Billy, sorry for holding on. Sorry for you.
Yes.
Go ahead. In this 31 governor, do a thorough survey, carry out unbiased research, go and conduct interview with the people in their states. How many of these governors are in the same page with their people? How many of them are having connection, not disconnection, with their people? Okay, you are talking about Kano. Kano have the largest vote. Forget about the voter register in Lagos State. The bulk of votes that is coming out from election year in, year out in this country is coming from Kano. Now, you are having the governor now cost-carpeting without his people. The governor of Kano State now, if you look at it politically, is in a political dilemma. He have left the NPP, and the APC is not about to give him the rightful position. You understand? So he is now between the deep blue sea, I forgot it, this adage in between the devil and the red deep blue sea. He is not going to APC with his people. In fact, the good people of Kano State now, the Caucasia movement, who are mostly the active electorate voters, are with the Kokoso now. They are ready to follow Kokoso to wherever he goes. So, how many of these governors are intended with reality when it comes to connectivity with their people? Most of them don't have connection. Okay, look at the governor of Bayelsa. Governor of Bayelsa, I think he too have the camp. After warning Wike not to come to Bayelsa and create confusion, just all of a sudden he just wake up and they come. As he's going, look at the reason he gave. Did the people fall in with him? You understand? Look at even there are so many governors. If you look at them, so I don't think.
Again, Mr. Apaya, we have a systemic dysfunction currently in Nigeria, where a whole lot of the system, talking about different institutions which are supposed to be working independent of each other, are now being dependent of each other because of maybe some financial gains, gift gratifications, and the likes, which is not supposed to be like that. Because I always say on this place, we remember the last election which Trump lost to Biden before the coming back of Trump. Immediately the electoral colleges, the votes that was coming out from the electoral colleges was tending towards Biden. Immediately, helicopter was already flying around Biden's house already. That is to tell you that the police now, the CIA now already looking at it that, okay, this, irrespective of this, our incumbent still in position, they went and was already protecting the next winner already. Somebody that is already seeming as if this is the next person that is going to be our president. They've already started cycling the house, protecting him already. Now this is a place where we have the Nancy Pelosi talking up against the president, the speaker, talking up to the president that no, you cannot do this, holding the president accountable. But we have a country here where on your mandate we stand.
Everybody is falling into one mandate.
Anything the presidency is saying is a rubber stamp assembly. Anything the governor is saying in his state, it is just a rubber stamp. Immediately, you are not even checking and balancing. Nobody is checking anybody because of whatever it is you would get at the end of the day. And like Baba always say, Mr. Pa, we need to start thinking of not what I will get. It now should be what will we get as a people. Baba played something for us yesterday.
Yes.
John F. Kennedy. Yes. He said, don't think what America will do for you. Think of what you will do to America. And we too, but again, at the same time, your country have to do something for you too. For you to be able to do something back for your country, because it's a social contract at the end of the day, which is supposed to be a win-win situation. But we're having a situation in this country now where only the political class are now getting it sweet and smooth.
And the winner takes it all.
And the winner takes it all. And it's not seem as if they are loosening their own belt, enjoying, while we are not tightening our own belt. It will interest you to know, Mr. Apaya, currently, less than 8.6% of Nigerians are earning over 200,000 naira as their salary monthly. Less than 8.6% are earning 200,000 naira as their salary at the end of a month. For you to know the poverty level currently being experienced in the country.
And that is what the politicians are using for elections. They want people to be begging for money during the election. So it's going to take a lot of work. You're talking about institutions. For example, all elections that came and left, we had few individuals, just boys from the street, being arrested by EFCC because it's illegal to pay money, to buy vote, for vote buying. Have you seen a big man being arrested by EFCC for buying votes? We have not seen them. What we are supposed to see is to see EFCC tracing this money to the person up there. The party agents that are down there they were given this money to do this job. Is that where the justice will end there? It should not end there already, because these party agents, it's not their money. This money is being given to them by somebody up there to go and buy vote. And by the time you arrest him, why won't you trace where this money came from? And then arrest these particular individuals. So what we are seeing right now, especially with this video I played, to believe me, a lot of money will be exchanging hand during the coming election. But will it work? That is another question.
In a nutshell,
money work. So the EFCC should be ready, because there will be a lot of money flowing around during 2027 election. But will that influence the voters? That is a question that needs answer come 2027.
In a nutshell, from that this clip from the chieftain of the APC, it means 2027 election is going to be a political coup. There's going to be a political coup, yes, against Nigerians, because he is sending fear to you that power, unlike the military, that is gotten through the ballot.
The barrel of the gun.
Their own, their power. Sometimes in militarily, power is gotten through the barrel of the gun. But in the democratic dispensation, power is gotten through the ballot. But they are telling you now, the ballot will not work. That is what the chieftain of the APC is saying, and that's why I'm calling on the DSS to, listen to this man's interview, invite him, and let him provide more explanation to Nigeria. What did he mean? Good luck, Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan. Consider defeat even before the counting of votes finished. Because he knew that if he waste next minute, you understand, without doing what he did, already people are there on ground to take advantage of the fragile, political situation to set the country on fire. Then the like of Asari Dokubu are already making the noise everywhere that good luck must return. He must return. It is their birthright. If the North will have the dispute of 8 years, they too, it's their own time. They must spend 8 years. And looking at that condition, looking at what they are about to, throw Nigeria into, and as a patriotic person, you understand, who listen to elders, you understand. There was a team of this team that led by General Abdulsalam Abubakar.
Yes.
The peace,
yes,
that peace initiative that had meeting with them. Abdulsalam and his team invited all the politicians, the flag, the contestants, and they had an agreement. They signed an agreement. I hope Absalom will be strong this time around to do this same thing, because it has really helped in keeping this country in peace.
Exactly.
It was that thing that Goodluck remembered and said, if I allow this thing to happen, already I've had signed peace with elder statement, those who have held this country and gave us the democracy. If we allow this thing to happen, definitely the International Criminal Court will not leave me. The history and personality will not want to, be fair with me, because it's going to be a war.
Exactly.
That I know the beginning, I might not know the ending. So he conceded defeat. So we are expecting that, we should begin to see that body language from this government that we're going to conduct free, fair election, and that is credible. That whosoever win, the president should be able to say congratulations. It's either he is congratulating himself as a president-elect, as a president and a president-elect, or congratulates another person as president-elect for peace and tranquility. So this man, I think, on this ground, our security agencies, particularly the DSS, need to invite this man to provide more explanation, and for the APC to come and whether to debunk or condemn or dissociate themselves from this interview granted by this APC chieftain, or associate themselves, then they should be held responsible for anything that happen to Nigerian future after the 2027 election, if there's going to be election.
All right, thank you. There we have this one coming from Rivers again. Say Rivers Chief Judge reject Assembly request to probe Fubara from impeachment now to probe. So it's Assembly, the Chief Judge is now rejecting it. So what is going to happen? Let's take a look at this. The Chief Judge of Rivers State, Justice Simeon Amadi, has declined a request by the State Assembly to set up a judicial panel to investigate Governor Similayo Fubara and his deputy Professor Ngozi Odu, citing subsisting court orders restraining him from taking such action. The House of Assembly had earlier passed a resolution directing the Chief Judge to constitute a 7-member panel to investigate allegations of gross misconduct against the governor and his deputy as part of ongoing impeachment procedure. So the wicked side now are still insisting and not going back, despite all the signal coming from the presidency and APC national level that court procedure, the impeachment procedure should be stopped. Yet they are going further with the investigation. And now, is Wike in charge of the country, or it is the president who is in charge? Because I'm sure the president wouldn't want this impeachment process to go. You can't impeach an APC governor whom the president is expecting to help him fight for 2027. So is Wike now above every one of them that is insisting that the assembly must go on with the investigation or probing Fubara?
The thing is, I think we've already talked about this before, but Wike seems like a ship that is sinking, and the last person inside who is just trying to, grabbing at something. Because I feel like if Fubara gets to go for the second tenure, that is the end of Wike politically in Rivers State in Nigeria. And Wike is already seeing that is going to happen with Fubara going back to APC. And that is why he's trying to remove him. Since from now, if he is impeached, then he will give up.
Can't the president call him to order?
But that's what we said earlier. Now we've talked about this earlier, that the president has come back from, we were expecting him to say something, and he hasn't said anything. He didn't say anything. And now what is that? What is the outlook of that on people that have already, cross-carpeted to the APC, and those that are thinking of to even cross-carpet into the APC? You get? But at the end of the day, the people of Rivers State, I feel like the bulk of the whole issue still sits on their footstep. They need to stand up if they really want their governor to stay. The people of Rivers, they need to stand up and be in solidarity with their governor. Let the whole world know if you must do a peaceful work in solidarity for your governor. Go to your lawmakers. They are the ones representing you directly. Talk to them. We didn't send you to go and do this one that you are doing. But nobody is saying anything. So
nobody is saying anything because they see Wike is living a life of illusion. You understand? He's living a life of illusion, and they are just giving it time. He has forgotten that everything is just happening when it's your rain. Even when it's time to rain, you rain. When it is time to go, you park and go. If you switch to park and go honorably, you will be disgraced. So I am telling you, what is going to happen to Wike in politics in River and Nigeria is going to be a very serious disgrace that is never envisaged. You see, if you talk about godfatherism in River State, we have Peter Odili. He did his reign and he's gone. And he's not coming back. When you look at the like of Amici as well, he too has his own reign and is gone. So your time is gone and you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave. So I think it's unfortunate that
this story you talked about of Maina is here already. Yes. The story is already trending. That the 270 billion naira is it's nothing compared to what Malemi has allegedly taken.
If you want to go to river now. So you're modulated.
Good morning, Baba. Welcome, sir.
If you are fighting to go to river now. Go to river. Who invite you here?
Good morning, Baba.
Go to river. I see say they are putting water around the mosque.
Oh, Juma, I come Juma.
Why that flyover in the first place?
So
why?
Baba,
Why? You are blocking the mosque. Why? Secondly, why are you trying to destroy the mosque by saying you want to increase the gate? Is it your property? The designer, the preliminary designer, is it your property? And do you think it's breakable?
Up to now, I'm telling you, up to now.
I'm advising whoever is trying to destroy this our Juma mosque to stop. If you don't stop, we'll take you to court.
Honesty.
But the radio will take you to court. Is it your mosque? Nakane? Kai ka gina?
Baban ka Juma'a dalilin da
lokacin da aka tsara mu Juma'a ka zauna wajen da aka yi tsari cewa za a gina Juma'a nawa ne na kake da shi a ciki ka zo yanzu ka zo ka ce za ka balle kofar masallaci ina uwanka masallacin ka ne kai ka gina mi na fasa masallaci baka da aikin yi ne baka da abun yi wanda ya ga cewa shi ya cika faɗi masallaci kofa ya kaɗai zauna a waje mana
To.
ko kuma kuna kallo ana so a muku ɓanna kuna kallo
To.
waɗansu su ɗauki uiko a hannunsu su yi abin da suke so su yi kuma ku kuna kallo ku mina haka kuke
To ya muka iya baba.
haka kuke
It's defacing.
wani na zuwa masallacin da aka kera daga kasa zuwa sama
Aka casting.
casting ne
Daga sama
ba
zuwa.
ka fasa shi sai madi abin da ya bata masallacin mina sai tashin duniya tashin kiroma ne shekara miliyan na zuwa masallacin nan na nan
Quality.
sai da ko yake ba sasa ya tashi an dura maka bama-bamai na kara dangi to ka iya rusa shi da nuclear amma a yanzu ba ka ɗauka guduma ka ce za ka fasa masallacin nan
Stop.
kuma duk masu fasawa muna kiran ku in ba ku daidara ba za mu je kotu da ku sai mun je kotu don na gaba a nan garin ba ka kai mutum kotu duniya ta taya ka ji ba su bari ba su da hankali akwai yan mara ko kwaya suke sha ne a faya yau juma'a tuba man masallacin nan
Insha Allah.
monday in akwai case mu haɗu a kotu
Shikenan.
don in baka ji bari ba ka ji hoho
So now that they are putting water on that place, will you now come with your prayer mat
Oh,
and
oh,
enter
come,
the dust
come,
and enter
come.
the mud?
Forget about that.
Water.
We have missed road already.
We have missed. We have missed.
We have missed road.
We have missed road.
We have missed road already. And so long you have missed road, you miss road. And okay, let's come back to the issue of we'll win whether you like it or not. Boy,
Yes, sir.
they
We.
should buy their burial shroud.
The company.
Ka sayi likafani. Ka je ka sayi likafani. Ya aka yi da Omu Goriyo a Ondo 1983. Ya aka yi da a Jos a 1983 da NPP suke mulki. Ya aka yi a Kano da PRP. Ya aka yi a Bauchi. GNPP a Maiduguri ya aka yi da su. Kare su aka yi zon din su ne Wazir Ibrahim ba ka bin mutum da yaki har gidan shi ka ce ka ci shi yaki. Babu an gama math abba je ka abinka mu muna tare da jagora ko kare ka aje mu ma bi shi
Shikenan.
in ma kare ne mai riki da ya zama mutum.
Oh, Baba, maganan karen nan, you actually said something, but that's between me and you. But you know, yesterday, coincidentally, we were there we were passing through Pakungu burial ground, and we saw people in that graveyard. There's all kind of it was a lot of commotion, a kind of commotion. They said you are chasing a dog that usually come to the burial ground, and you used to, have a kind of, let's say, apparition.
Used to turn to
human being and later turn to dog. You know, Baba, I was telling you something. Nature, are you sure that this dog is not something that turned to apparition, turned to human being at a point and turned to dog? You know, we just brushed over you. We at a point we were there and we left.
You are saying elections is approaching. Rituals will now take formats. Nikuma, I was telling you that it's joblessness.
You say it's joblessness. You mentioned that.
So now, when they say they follow the dog, kill it, burn it, did it turn to human being?
It didn't turn to human being.
If it is in our culture, Lupe, whereas what we call Goya. A hyena can come and pick your goat in your house, but it's a human being. Human beings turn to hyena. Human beings turn to it's not a cow, bauna.
Bauna.
That culture of human beings transmuting into animals is in our culture. Nupe. I don't mean today's Nupio. I don't mean Fulani Nupio. I mean Aboriginal.
The Aboriginal piece.
Nupe Chiji.
Yeah, Kika.
Hey, I don't mean Nupe or Fulani. Aboriginal Nupe. Berry Nupe. Bede Nupe. Guagba Nupe. The Nupe of Nupe.
Nupe. Nupe.
Guagba. The black Nupe. The aboriginal Nupe that can die and come back and live again.
The Nupes that know and pay.
They can die and live. They die here and they'll go and live in Kano.
They resurrect somewhere.
You can kill them now.
And they will go and resurrect.
Somewhere. And that's why sometimes if they kill them, you put acid to make sure that you burn their body so that it does not resurrect.
So no Abiku.
No, it's not Abiku. There are people if you look at our witchcraft concept, there are people that are dead. You see them being buried, but as you are going out in the bush, he will send a message that tell them that something is so places, and then greet them that I'm alive. It's common in our.
It's common.
It's very common.
Very
for
common.
you to die here and then to be still alive. Some witchcraft, they take you to and run you around in the bush, and they say, those you wanted to bring to join me, they have not seen them. The dusa you brought is finished. I'm eating leaves. Well, those things are gradually disappearing. So, when you see a town, joblessness, hopelessness.
So you are not saying that thing that transmuted.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
If it is a real human being,
what will happen?
Killing it, it will turn back to human being. Or somebody will die instantly somewhere.
Yes.
As you are killing that dog, as the dog dies, the real person dies.
Well, let's get clarity. When they killed him yesterday, it said we are stabbing him with a dagger and shooting him. It was not.
That one is
later they used stone. Later they used stone and they burn him and threw him. So
those one.
This one now you say somebody somewhere. If eventually he died, will he be burned there?
Well? No, he will not be burnt.
Okay.
If it's a human being that is killed in the form of a dog,
yes.
As the dog is being burnt, that person, as they are killing him, whatever that person is reacting to this beating.
Okay.
Feeling the pain, sort of.
The pains.
And as they kill him, he will die.
What as they burn him?
As they burn it, he will show some symptom, but he will not burn. It's apparition. Okay. But as you burn this, the dead dog is still there. But did you hear anybody complaining that this is a city?
Let's keep fingers ears to the ground. Let's keep our ears to the ground.
This is AI.
Baba, the air you saw yesterday, sir. These are not air you saw.
People are jobless. They are looking for something.
Coincidentally, we are passing through that.
That's why I'm telling
that axis. We now saw the incident.
They want something to do.
So when they sent the information to me yesterday, I said, which one will you saw again?
When I sent the information to you, when I saw it, you send it to me. I said, this one are jobless. When you are jobless.
Baba, if not for the traffic yesterday, I know I had wanted to go into the graveyard. See how they are beating me.
Because you too, you have symptoms of hopelessness.
That's a superstition. You call it, is it a superstition?
Look, I think we have to go back to our culture.
Baba, we have to, this cultural heritage.
We know we have abandoned our people. And all along, we have abandoned our culture. We have abandoned our seniority. The youth don't pay respect to the elder.
Not too young to rule. So
no question. Too young to rule. Our age grade.
Okay.
I ain't about gari ba gago.
I bet you are. Ina.
To so when you say kai kafi kowa kai mara kunya ne kai ku ne matasa za a bar ku je ku ci gaba da lalacewa.
A koya muku gudun ku.
Ba za a bude me nake so. Me nake bukata. Me kake da shi. Da zan zo na bara. Je ka lalace. That's what it means. Muddin ka ce ba wanda ya fi ka kai ne kadai.
Sai a baka da iyawanka.
Su kuma sai su koma gefe to sun yi nasu. Sai kallo.
Shikenan.
Su rufe kofan su. A ja labule. A daka sokora a ci abinci mai kyau. A bude CNN.
Shikenan.
A rabu da kai ci gaba amma al'umma fa. Za su wahala. a hannu wayan yan dagajin al'umma sun wahala kuma shi yasa ko ruwan sha babu an taba haka
na taba yi ba
an taba zama haka a gari kamar Niger gari kamar Milace ba ruwan sha
capital city ba ruwa
River Niger
ana wayo
ba wuta ma yanzu wuta hawa 6 ne sha biyu da za a karfe 6 zuwa 7 a kawo zuwa 12 a dauke shikenan sai gobe 6 hours
6 hours
kuma baka bill wanda ba za ka iya biya ba
kuma transformer ku lalace ku gyara amma ku satan kebu ku gyara
da kudin
ku me the one wey dey wonder me baba we go gather money to buy our own transformer if they come install am you come turn it
why we need
Yesu ba
Yesu ba we have property na kuma mun muka siya da kudin mu fa
mu karshen duniya ba amma shiru
say baba
you are saying you are mourning the fall of politics of the leadership degeneration, the cacophony of primitive nationalism. Ka fahimta? Shugabanci ya koma wajen tuya masa. Ka san tukuban tsire? Ka san wajen tuya masa? Ka san da ake tuya masa layi wani lokaci a masan na zama masa mai masa layi ake. Kuma yin tsire ya zama tsire ma malam put for me now malam do for me now to aka waye gari sai ya zama kwantai
gana ya lalace
aka waye gari ba ga komai a kasa ba kuma kana so ka murkaɗa su a bawo a kawo maka result za a yi gurmuzu ka yadda
mama su kai da
aka ce wike ya galabaita ai dole wike galabaita waɗanda suke dafa mashi ta hanyar shari'a corrupt rotten criminal judges are no longer trying to do their bidding of wike. Let me play this for you and you listen, and when you listen very carefully. The beginning of an end.
The end of the beginning and the beginning of a new era.
The beginning of an end. So
say.
Okay, listen. What are you doing?
Political. There's a judge in the Federal High Court Abuja Division who has been Nyesom Wike's most reliable weapon in the Rivers State political crisis. His name is Justice James Kolawole Omotosho. And for nearly 2 years, from 2023 through 2025, every time Wike needed a court ruling to advance his schemes against Governor Fubara, Justice Omotosho delivered. November 2023, Justice Omotosho granted ex parte orders recognizing Martin Amaehule's faction of 27 defected lawmakers as the legitimate Rivers State House of Assembly, despite an earlier Port Harcourt Federal High Court order maintaining status quo. January 2024, Justice Omotosho nullified the 800 billion naira budget passed by Governor Fubara, ruling it invalid because only 4 lawmakers participated. He restrained Fubara from frustrating Amaehule's faction in legislative duties. February 2023, Justice Omotosho restrained the PDP from disciplining Wike for anti-party activities, protecting Wike from his own party's sanctions. October 2025, Justice Omotosho dismissed multiple suits challenging President Tinubu's declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State, ruling that plaintiffs lacked standing. In one particularly revealing moment, he told a plaintiff they should be grateful for the emergency proclamation that suspended Governor Fubara. Over 40 cases related to the Rivers State crisis have passed through Nigerian courts, and somehow an extraordinary number of the ones most favorable to Wike's interests ended up before Justice James Kolawole Omotosho in Abuja, even when they were originally filed in Port Harcourt. For 2 years, Justice Omotosho was Wike's judicial insurance policy. Every scheme that needed legal backing, every political move that required a court order, every challenge to Fubara's authority that needed judicial validation, Justice Omotosho provided it. But something has changed fundamentally in 2026, and I'm going to tell you why Justice Omotosho, the judge who saved Wike's political career at least 10 times over 2 years, cannot save him anymore. I'm going to explain why if Wike calls Justice Omotosho today, asking him to overturn the Rivers State High Court order blocking the impeachment, the judge would likely say, "Oga, my hands are tied." And I'm going to show you why no federal judge in Nigeria, not Justice Omotosho, not anyone else, will risk their legal career to help Nyesom Wike override a state court order. Let me start by establishing exactly who Justice James Kolawole Omotosho is and why he became so critical to Wike's strategy in the Rivers State political crisis. Justice Omotosho was appointed to the Federal High Court in 2015, assigned to the Abuja Division. That's an important detail. Abuja Division, not Port Harcourt. Keep that in mind because it becomes relevant when we discuss how cases filed in Rivers State kept mysteriously ending up in his Abuja courtroom. From November 2023, when the political crisis between Fubara and Wike escalated publicly, through the entire year of 2024 and into 2025, Justice Omotosho presided over an extraordinary number of high-profile cases involving Rivers State politics, and the pattern of his rulings was so consistent, so predictably favorable to Wike's interests, that even mainstream legal analysts began questioning whether there was bias. Let me walk you through the major rulings that made Justice Omotosho indispensable to Wike's political warfare. November 2023. 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly defected from PDP to ACP, following Wike's direction. This defection should have triggered their automatic loss of seats under Section 109 of the Constitution. Governor Fubara and legal experts pointed this out. A Port Harcourt Federal High Court had already issued an order maintaining status quo on the Assembly composition. But somehow, the case ended up before Justice Omotosho in Abuja, and Justice Omotosho granted ex parte orders, meaning without hearing the other side, recognizing Martin Amaehule's faction of 27 defected lawmakers as the legitimate Rivers State House of Assembly, despite an earlier Port Harcourt Federal High Court order maintaining status quo. Think about what this meant. A federal judge in Abuja overrode an existing order from a federal judge in Port Harcourt, validated the seats of lawmakers who had constitutionally lost those seats through defection, and gave legal cover to Wike's control of the assembly despite the obvious constitutional violation. That ruling was the foundation of everything that followed. Without Justice Omotosho's November 2023 order, Amaehule's faction would have had no legal standing. Without legal standing, they couldn't have passed budgets, couldn't have served impeachment notices, couldn't have claimed to be the legitimate assembly. Justice Omotosho gave them legitimacy through judicial order. Then came January 2024. Governor Fubara, working with the 4 lawmakers who had not defected and remained constitutionally legitimate, passed a 800 billion naira budget for Rivers State. This was necessary for the state to function, for funds to be released, for government to operate. Wike's camp challenged this in court, and again the case found its way to Justice Omotosho in Abuja. Justice Omotosho nullified the entire 800 billion naira budget. He ruled it invalid because it was passed by only 4 lawmakers, while his earlier status quo order was in effect. He restrained Fubara from frustrating Amaehule's faction in legislative duties. Read that carefully. Justice Omotosho invalidated a state budget passed by constitutionally legitimate lawmakers while protecting the legislative activities of lawmakers who had lost their seats through defection. He prioritized his own court order over constitutional provisions about defection. That ruling crippled Fubara's ability to govern. Without a valid budget, the state couldn't access funds properly. Without financial appropriation, government programs couldn't proceed. Justice Omotosho's January 2024 ruling was a judicial weapon that paralyzed Rivers State governance. And the Court of Appeal upheld it, and eventually the Supreme Court in February 2025 cited these rulings when recognizing Amaehule as legitimate speaker and halting federal allocations to Rivers State until proper budgeting procedures were followed. Justice Omotosho's rulings became legal precedents that higher courts relied on. His decisions weren't just trial court orders, they shaped the entire legal framework that validated Wike's assembly faction for 2 years. But it didn't stop with assembly recognition and budget nullification. In March 2025, President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, suspending Governor Fubara and the House of Assembly for 6 months. This was an extraordinary constitutional action that many legal experts immediately challenged as unconstitutional overreach. Multiple suits were filed across Nigeria challenging the emergency declaration. Rivers State citizens filed, civil society organizations filed, legal practitioners filed. Over 40 related cases hit the courts. And once again, many of these cases somehow ended up before Justice James Kolawale Omotosho in Abuja. In October 2025, Justice Omotosho dismissed several of these suits. His reasoning: the plaintiffs lacked locus standi, legal standing to bring the case. He ruled that jurisdiction for such constitutional matters lay elsewhere, perhaps with the Supreme Court or under old emergency powers legislation. But the most revealing moment came in one particular ruling where Justice Omotosho told a plaintiff challenging the emergency declaration that they should be grateful for the emergency proclamation, should be grateful for the suspension of their elected governor, for the imposition of federal emergency rule, for the undermining of their democratic choice. That statement revealed everything about Justice Omotosho's perspective on these cases. He wasn't approaching them as neutral constitutional matters. He was approaching them from a position that supported the federal.
There are a lot of people today.
So
it spoke for itself.
Yes.
You don't need further explanation. Do you?
No. So weekend now has been weekend because Justice
It's over now.
It's over.
It's over.
Tall.
The Supreme Court eventually want to say the president have the power, which is a continuation of this discussion. But what next?
But this is what you've been saying.
What next? What next? Now, INEC is in their pocket. Police in their pocket. DSS in their pocket. The FCC in their pocket. The courts in their pocket. What next?
So only the governors
in their pocket.
The only thing that is remaining now is the people.
They are also in their pocket. Hunger.
With 20 million, you know they have adjust.
How much are they going to give?
20 million. For per vote. Away from.
How are they getting that money? Are you going to print money?
That is the only way.
20 million per unit.
Okay.
Are you going to print that money? You don't have that money. Are you going to print money? Come. Do you know what they call Armageddon? You know Armageddon?
Baba.
Kasa Armageddon.
The end of everything.
Baba, kakace bai kare bugu ba.
Bari in gaya maka. But I always tell you what I see in the mirror is not good. Kuma gaya maka. Na ci bana kallon madubi. Don na ga madubi na kalli madubi ba kai na nake ganya madubi ba.
There is a particular school of theory in sociology that they call looking mirror. Looking mirror.
So what is that?
So if actually they are looking at the mirror to have the reflection, they will understand. If you have 31 governors and they are not people,
you know you have a problem. Do you know the problem you have?
No.
You are looking at mathematical equation which doesn't come out balanced.
Never adds up.
It does not add up. The mathematical progression that one governor, how many votes which governor will come is going to be a general election that would be, the votes will come in such millions of votes that they will never have a president that have that type of public support. Every governor will bring. It will be a windfall. It will be a very big
landslide victory.
And then they'll say we have done it. Okay? They're dreaming dreams. Will it work?
Let them ask good luck.
Not question of good luck. Initially, you are saying do a research. What are the people's feeling to their governors? With what happened of recent, state assembly member, House of Assembly member visiting their constituency and being chased and beaten and stoned. Stoning.
Banwai.
Wasn't about go stoned at Bida.
Of course.
Will he go back to Bida and say vote for me?
No.
With the mother of
Negenu dying as a result of
Negenu incarceration. With all the plea, the woman plea, leave my son, I'm not well.
Unwarranted political persecution.
Leave my son, leave my son. And you pretend to be, you don't know, you never hear.
No. She said, I'm dying, I'm dying.
Me, I don't know for you. So the woman died. What can you go and tell them in Bida? That today you are late Umaru Sanda after supporting Awal against the people that believe it's Badokoshi's turn. They turned their back on Umaru Sanda to the extent he has to stay in the mosque on the Friday and wept and beg for forgiveness. Let Umaru Sanda, may God
Amin. Allah
of the blessed memory. Allah jikanshi, Allah ramashe shi, Allah sa ya huta.
Amin.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. Do you know what happened in 1983? My house escaped being burnt in Badegi just because those who come to burn my house, they don't know why the house is burnt. Bida was burning. What are you telling me? Go rig. You will live to announce to hear the announcement of the votes.
Baba, you're talking about Bida. Have you forgotten what happened in 2011? In 2011?
Oh boy, me, I don't know. And don't put me into it. Because the whole thing is dirty. People are hunger. You withdraw subsidy. You give them nothing.
You tax them.
You tax them. You squeeze them. Then you brought a lot of food to destroy the capacity of their own production, chipping everything. But again, the means of production is not there. The fertilizer they need to use is beyond their reach. And then the money they borrow to farm, 1 acre, and all other loans, small loans to farm.
They can't pay back.
They can't pay back. And then you go back to them, vote for me. Kasam bakawe kwa, bashi da kunya, bakawe bashi da tsoro, bakawe bashi da mutunci, in kaga kana ganin shi bakawe, in abu ya cuje mishi zai ja baya ne ce kai amma mutu.
Kenan.
Ka san bakawe kuwa?
Dama muna kan hanya ne.
Ka san shi kuwa? Ka san kauyancin nan kuwa? Da kaga yanzu ana koran su turji na ta kakkashe su suna gudu zai zo lokacin da ba za su ko ina ba. Mun gaji. Kuma kowa suka gani da yake kabilan wayannan mutane za su cinye shi su sa hakuri su ci naman jikin shi. Ai hatara. Babban masifa ne ke zuwa. In kun rufe ido kun ce ba ku gani baran da ya zo ya shigo gari ko a gani. Babban bala'i ne ke zuwa. Babban masifa. Ana ta kashe mutane a ƙauyuka. Wai bandit, wai Fulani bandit. Kuna kallo ba ku yi kome ba. Randa masifa nan ya zo wallahi ba zai tsaya ko ina ba. Sai kowa ya dandana ku da shi. In kuka yi hatara, in ba ku yi hatara ba, wallahi suma billahi la ilaha illa huwa. Sojoji wayan su kasashe za su karbe kasan ga.
Sun fara ganin alama.
Americans will come and take over this country.
Sun fara.
And if they take over, they will be here for some time and be pumping their oil. You don't seem to have a state. You don't seem to have a government. You seem to have people that are interested in what Diba, Mizun Samu. How can a city like Mina have no water to drink and nobody, they find it's normal? Gashiza shiga azumi kwana na
erega. Suna tuka manya-manyan motoci.
Ba magana mota ba, mota ba sai an barka ka tuka mota ba. In aka fara jifanka da motanka, ya za ka yi? Ina za ka bi? In aka fara jifanka da mota. kana tsammani police zai kashe wani ne saboda ana jifanka ba police masu binka za su harbe mutane ne ya aka yi da Shah of Iran da Savak secret police da suka yi ta kashe mutane ya zo lokacin sun gaji ba za mu kashe ba kuma zub da jini ya yawa ba dole Shah ya bar Iran ba lokacin da ya bar Iran Ayatollah na Paris Ayatollah ya dawo ba za ka rasa shi ba za ka raba mutane Iran da Shia ba ka raba su da addinin su ka yi dabaran ka ce a rubuto maka amma sai an yadda ka rubuto ba and that's why judges will sit in their chambers with no election taking place and they say election took place.
Okay, Baba, let's look at this issue just raised now. Let's analyze for the benefit of clarity, because you say something, looming danger. If you close the eye, pretend to close the eye and say he's not saying while it's on its way coming. Okay, you said if you're not careful, soldiers from other country will come and take over the country. Americans they've started, not that it has started. Now, the little enjoyment you are having now, you divert public phone, do any matter, nobody asks you. You do this, you do that. Yes, nobody's asking you.
But
if American come
and the election come and you fake result and you declare yourself winner, that's why Wahala will start.
That's little joy will be taken off you.
That's why Wahala will start. But Naga money have trails.
Yes.
Look, the money they are giving you to cross over to APC, you will return that money. If you join APC out of free will, okay, all right. But they bribe you to join them, wallahi, you will return that money. You will return the money with interest.
Do you know why I would not argue this with you, Baba? Do you know why I would not argue this with you, Baba?
Write it down. Shaibu by the Ginache.
No, Nina.
Tofon gomna na bara. Kai gomna, kazo kana bara. Sai ka rage murya ka ci abinci.
Subhanallahi.
Na fada kuma na fada. Karbi kudin gwamnati ka cewa ka koma ka canja sheka. Kudin nan sai ka mayar da shi.
How?
Lokaci na zuwa za ce ka dawo da kudin nan ka karba. A dala aka baka? A naira ba zai yi wa a naira ba. Sai da baka dala. Kuma ba transfer ba ne. Cash. Ina cash din ya fito. Central Bank ne. Ko NNPC. Somebody must sign on the banki. Somebody must sign for it.
Da su ki bai fito ba.
Wannan mana yara ne.
Lokacin da aka yi Amstel ka sani $2.1 billion ba wanda ya sani. Ka ce za dawo wanda ka ce za a yi. Ka ce za a dawo da shi. Lokacin da aka yi na da Suki Gates, nobody knows about it. But lokaci yayi sun dawo da shi. Wai su sun lalace tun daga lokacin nan.
Kominoni nawa suka sai da assets dinsu don su dawo da wannan kuɗin. A karshe ana ta roƙon Buhari ne. Kai musu Allah, kai musu annabi, kai musu Allah, kai musu annabi. Kai wani ya mutu bashin kudin makamai na kan shi.
Ya mutu.
Amma kuma aka ce za a bi bashin nan abun da kaddarorin da dan kaddaran da ya rage sai an karbe.
Subhanallahi.
Ba za a baci sunan shi ba.
What a vanity.
Wuce wani vanity?
Vanity ne mana.
Ba vanity.
It's a vanity mana. To me amfani shi to?
Kwace.
Ka yi wahala ka tattaya ka sata kuma zan kwace.
Ba haka ba ne. Kai baka ganin mutane da suke da addini a fuska amma in ka bibiya rayuwarsu ba su da ba wani abu kusa da tsoron Allah. Ka ga mutum ya yi sallah goshin shi na da tabon addini amma can ciki karkashin kasa ba ya kusa da ma shi da bismillahir rahmani ma sun miliyon triliyon dubu na tafiya.
Parallelogram in
Wani parallelogram is worse than that.
Oh.
Parallelogram wannan ma da sauki akwai symbiotic element. Ka ga mutum malami ka
godly in appearance but ungodly in spirit.
A ciki rayuwar shi.
Baki.
Kada ma Allah sa a san abin da yake ciki.
So do not celebrate somebody you see with riches.
Ba riches bane.
Ai to ba all that glitters
ba riches bane. Ba magana arziki bane. tsoron Allah ma baya alamar tsoron Allah ba kan goshin mutum yake ba
inna malaman bin niyat
ba kan ba alamar kana buga kana goge kanka ba shi ne alaman tsoron Allah ba akwai waɗansu da suke addinin su fi sabilillahi suna komi nasu fi sabilillahi
suna tsoron Allah
akwai alaman sallah fi sabilillahi amma akwai wayansu su raina wannan abun astaghfirullah suna da matsala ba kowane goshi mai taɓa addini ke da cikakken imanin tabbatarwa ga Allahu akbar Allahu la ilaha illa huwa ka ji tsoron Allah amma ka ji tsoron fake mula fake muallim bai kiye ci nama mutum ba fa
inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi
don saboda neman duniya malami ya ce to zai ka kawo da jariri da aka haifa yau maka aiki don da duniya kai kuma ka je ka yi ta abu da baya shi da alaka da musulunci kuma ga kanan shugaba na musulmai saboda neman duniya wanda za ka bari wanda ka zo ka bude an ga yin ayyuka ciki kuma za ka bar ta baka san lokacin da aka tafi ba da ne ya fannawo mafiya a fannawo saboda haka za ka yi rigin ka shirya alkabarinka because waɗanda za ka bautar ba za su yadda ba su riga sun ji a jikinsu kana so ka mallake su sai dai ka je ka rubuto iska a zo kotu a ce iska ka rubuto ba a yi zaɓe ba saboda haka ku bar mutane su zaɓi abin da suke so ka ku matsa musu bar su yi abin da suke so mulki na Allah ne yakan ba wanda ya ga dama a lokacin da ya ga dama ba tare da shawara da kowa ba it's not by force
Allah shi amma
a dole mu ma sai mun shekara 8 akwai dole ka ce dole ni ma sai na yi a to ya zama ganima kai kayi ni ma sai na yi kuma da zan yi ni da yan uwana kadai za mu cin mu kadai
inda masifan ma yake kenan
kayan jama'a
inda masifan babban masifan
wannan malukin 3/4 kai 1/4 za ka kwashe kai da duk mulkin Najeriya 1/4 in an kasashe guda hudu kai 1/4 da inda ka fito ka ce ku ne kadai saura ma kawai go to hell sannan kuma dole ku bari mu ci gaba ko kun ki ko kun so nan kuma matsala zai fito don ba ka ba wanda ba ka yi wa kowa tilas
sai baba
Juma Mubarak.
Juma Mubarak. Thank you very much, Baba.
Thank you, Baba, so much for the wisdom. We quite appreciate that.
Kana da wisdom oho.
Baba, mun gamsu.
Baba mi bi
da bayaninka.
Duk wanda ya fasa ta da zaune
kai.
Hey, Baba.
All right, thank you for listening. Let's quickly go over to the phone line and our Facebook pages so we can hear your view on any of the issue we've discussed so far this morning. Yeah, Baba said his own. What is your own? What have you learned? Let's see what we have here. We have our first message coming from. Okay, this one is coming from Aliu, saying not long ago you were in a rented apartment. You mostly buy everything on credit from corner shops close to a ranging from spaghetti etc. Now as overnight commissioner, you do giveaways. You bought half of your hometown. You bought SUV stockpiles them with stolen money. You bought properties in Mina and Abuja using proxies. You think you did do God while you by renovating mosques, and also the gullible people because of poverty they heal you. You drain money meant for grassroots development. You want life forever. Okay, you won't live forever, and the poverty promax will go hit you they come with different rainbow colors. Keep stealing. Okay, that's a good one coming from Aliu. Yes, I think this is an animal with a lot of people. You still pay public money. You buy property. I think they love properties.
They love.
Yeah, Mr. Paya.
They love properties. I have this message. Let me take this message.
Go ahead.
What else we say? Administration's biggest achievement is PR, because the average Nigerian's reality is simple: work hard, earn less, pay more, suffer quietly. Propaganda kawai. That silent ends at ballot they play.
That's a very big one. Thank you so much. We have this coming from Ibrahim Saleh saying good morning, Captain Dogo, Oga Apaya, IGP, and Baba TGNF, and he says happy International Day of Education in advance. Urgent appeal: mitigate dust hazard from Tunga Market road construction. We commend the ongoing road construction as a positive development for our community. However, residents along the access bank to Tunga Market are facing severe difficulties due to the excessive dust raised by motorists. Okay, he says these pose a serious health hazard, causing damages to our goods, respiratory issues, and other ailments. We urge the government to implement regular water sprinkling morning, afternoon, and evening to significantly reduce dust levels and improve public welfare. God bless our efforts. Watching live from K City. Alright, that is Ibrahim Saleh there. Something coming from Umar Azumi saying when leaders fail, they don't lose support gradually, they lose it suddenly. Alright, continue to say one day people stop defending you, next day they stop fearing you, and the day is getting closer. If you like, keep on deceiving gullible people. Keep on with the unfulfilled promises, dancing around, giving out peanuts like beggars, living life large like a teenage musician. It will soon come to an end. All right, that's coming from Omar. You have something?
This one is coming from Saidu Babaman. He said this is a timely and important initiative. Informing the public with facts, text, and a balanced analysis is exactly what we need in today's world. Kudos to Badegi Radio FM 90.1 for creating this platform. Thank you very much.
All right, let's quickly go over our phone line. We have a call coming in already. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, IG.
Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning, Mr. Apaya Ibile Oji.
Good morning.
Good morning, Babasa.
Good morning.
Apaya.
Yes.
Let's go back to history. 2015. God bless Professor Atairu Jega, and God bless the former president and commander-in-chief, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. You can remember the drama that took place at the announcement room where God say Orubebe was trying to interrupt that announcement before the Goodluck Jonathan put a call to late General Muhammadu Buhari to congratulate him. So history will never forget that moment. So I think I will also not forget General Abdulsalami Abubakar, who stand as a peace mediator for that moment to stood. If not, Nigeria could have been in another mess now. So I think this is a lesson for our leaders to see on 2027, just accepted defeat whenever you are defeated, and then give the mandate to who the mandate belongs to. Thank you very much, Ajuma Mubarak.
Thank you so much. I pray we're going to have leaders, such leaders in 2027. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Badegi Radio.
Yes, what's your name?
Good morning, Baba.
Baba is listening.
It's Elder speaking from Mina here.
Go ahead.
Yes, I can't hear you actually, but I know you're hearing me.
Yes, loud and clear.
I actually want to appreciate Baba Badegi and the Badegi Radio family for their updates. You see, the issue on Bakungun was discussed this morning on the Prestige Radio, where the one of the gardener in that cemetery actually tell us the rating that happened. That is a dog, it's not an human being. You see, Papa have just said it earlier. If it is actually a human being, they will kill the dog. The dog will not turn to a human being actually. But
you will transmute
that turn into that animal. We continue to look for that particular pet that killed that dog to see if they will give him the heart for him to eat, in order for him to get well. If not, If you don't get access to it, you will die. That is just it. So it's not, I mean, Baba has said it earlier. It's because we don't have job. That is why we decide to carry no rumor here and there. That is by the way.
All right.
The issue of the election, if you look at what happened during the local government election in Niger State, my brother, you will know that APC have what it takes to buy the election, to buy the votes. But we, the masses now, the ball is in our court. It's left for us to know whether to do the right thing or to allow these people to buy our soul. Okay. If we still allow them to penetrate, I want to believe we will suffer for another 4 years again. My brother, talking about the roads right now, you see what we are passing through. You can't drive through those Apia way that they have just created now. No matter how you cover your nose, no matter how you try to cover your face, you must come out from that place with cough and catarrh. Is that how we continue? The governor is doing well. Yes, he's doing well. But the people are not telling him the truth. The flyover we know that is not possible. In the next 8 years, he can't even do it. So the Apia way, let him tie it for us.
Okay.
The people that are going to be in the mosque today, I want to believe watching that place, it will not really work. They are going to carry kata and cough. Yeah. Is that what we want?
No.
The governor knows what to do. He knows the right thing to do.
Okay.
But the thing is, because he doesn't worship with them here, he will not want to do it.
All right.
All right, thank you.
So please, we want to beg the masses. We should vote our right.
All right.
We should vote and stand on it.
All right, thank you.
Our vote will speak by the grace of God.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. We made a statement, so I don't know if you want to say something.
Yeah, well, I want to talk to you on this watering of this particular place. If you wet it, if it's still wet, you can't put your prayer mat on it because it's going to stick to your prayer mat. And if you wait for it to dry, it's still going to be dusty again. So what is the essence of putting the water there?
Jimba, let me tell you, those listening, the authority, you have to take it the way it is. It is a wrong thing in the very first place. And only what it takes to correct this mistake, no be small thing. And to what the caller said, there is something he said that I want to highlight, I want to actually comment on. They are judging the recent local government election in Niger State. That is not true. Nigerites disagree to be bought. They refuse to be bought during this election. And that is why you have some local government where they went and cooked the result. They refuse to be bought.
They knew what is
They knew, so they refuse to be bought. So people are now going to be bought. They should change the strategies.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's quickly go to Facebook. This one says Saidu Babaman.
We've already taken that one. I think the next one. Take Booker.
And let's take a look at this
yes,
one.
Booker.
Coming from Liman.
Yes, yeah, that one.
Yeah. This one coming from Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Juma Mubarak to Badegi Radio family. And may Almighty Allah bless Badegi Radio and all the staff of Badegi Radio. In fact, this is the worst administration so far in Niger State since 1999. No water supply, no street lights, no security, no power supply, no road, no payment of gratuity to pensioners in Niger State. May Allah Almighty give us good leaders in Niger State in 2027, inshallah.
So I have this one for Umar. This Muhammad bin Booker says, good morning, distinguished gentlemen. Nigeria should have a serious unity development program agenda for a period of at least, I didn't mention the year, right, so as to fully orient and sensitize the citizenry on peaceful coexistence, rapid development, and religious understanding. Juamad Karim to Badegi Radio and gentlemen of the press. Thank you.
All right, we have this one coming from Ibrahim Amechi Mohammed saying, good morning, People's Radio, my super intelligent Baba, Apaya, Dogo, and IGB. For me, I have never supported democracy because it never worked anywhere. It's been practiced, but hope our people will not collect 1K and Talia by 2027 because we will collect and be complaining later. All right, thank you. There on this one is say Bala Benu Etsuke. He's saying good morning, Baba Badegi, Mr. Usman Apaya, Mr. Ibile, IG, and listeners. The issue of insecurity in Nigeria, especially northern Nigeria, is alarming. But again, I ask, where is the US troop that claimed to protect us? Just days ago, students were kidnapped in Kaduna students in a very large number. I personally have not seen any improvement in our security since America came in. It is unfortunate, and if the acclaimed world power cannot save us, then we are in trouble. The only way to tackle this insecurity is to collaborate with locals and the emirs and tackle these ones and for all. Any traditional ruler caught in any act of compromise should be dealt with. We should start looking at death penalty for anyone caught conniving with bandits. May Allah be sufficient for us. Thank you. Watching from Abuja. All right, let's go over to the phone line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, IGP.
Yes, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I greet everybody in the studio.
Welcome.
Morning,
Morning, sir.
Nice.
I remain Nice, calling from Pedal Junction. Although I can't hear you, but I believe that you are hearing me, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
You see, pertaining this election, as Zabasi, let's give everybody a chance to vote for his right choice. It's not by giving me Talia or giving me 1,000 naira. We have passed that level. Please. And again, there's one form they are distributing into all houses now. They say APC for whatsoever. Look very well before you carry pen and write. They will give you feel everything, all your details. You put it on there. Look before you write.
Okay.
They brought it to me that day. I say I did not want.
Okay.
So me with election for now.
All right.
I've marked my vehicle. I'm not voting anybody. We go see extra.
Amen. All right. Thank you, Idowu Nice, for the call. I don't know if you have seen the form. I have not seen any form like that.
I've not.
All right. If you are filling any form, please be careful. Consult people before you start filling any form. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Simona. Good morning.
Good morning, MD Awal.
IG, good morning. I most appreciate both of you for your job well done. Always.
Thank you.
Usman, most of them are in APC or defected to APC. They think as if they can deceive Nigeria anyway. Nigerians are wise now enough. They cannot deceive Nigeria. We are just praying, may Allah spare alive to 2027 with Usman. Most of them that they are taking their time to defect to APC now. They will regret because we are not on the same page with them, honestly. All the policy of this government is not what Nigerians want, and the government is not having a listening here to correct all these abnormalities. Are you talking about the insecurity? Are you talking about the hardship? Now the price of food has come down. A lot of people don't have money to buy those food. So where are we heading to? If the government needs to listen to the plight of Nigerians and bring initiate a kind of program that will bring a kind of total a kind of helping hand to many Nigerians. But the reverse is the case. So if they think as if they will make Nigeria a single party, honestly, they are wasting their time. And most of the governors are defected. Honestly, they will regret by 2027. May Allah continue to make things easy for us in this country. That's my thing.
All right. Thank you, MD Awal, for your contribution. Ismail Zakwai saying, good morning. In Nigeria today, the poor shall rise to all the lies that politicians and poverty they've inflicted on them. Gradually, we are getting there. 2027 shall say all. Pity Nigerian politicians. We have this one is coming from MK Mafia saying, on our Good Morning Badegi radio station, we are in one chance in this country. May Allah continue to guide us. Let's go over to the phone line. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ambassador Gebu, the Challenger. I'm not from Tudun Fulani City. So, me, the only advice I will give to Nigerians and Nigerians is this. Change begins from me and you. If I change my mindset, you change your mindset. Nigeria is going to be a great country tomorrow. United we stand, divided we fall. I don't blame our leaders. We are the architects of our problem. So 2027 is at the corner. So please, we should go for people who have capacity and competence. Mba hakaba, anguluze koma gidan samiyameda. Assalamu alaikum.
I mean, thank you so much, Ambassador Gebu, the Challenger. Let's pick more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Smart.
Good morning, sir.
It's Elder that is calling back. I called before, but I didn't give you my name.
Yes.
You see, I would not preach violence. But if you look at the way the government of the day is going, I think they want the people to take law into their hands by coming out to protest. You see what happened in the State of Houston? Concerning security, when they were kidnapping students, they will collect them, and these students will still be killed. Students go out calling for police, calling security, personnel, calling soldiers, calling even the chief, the king of the town. They used to listen to them. Now, this was block road. They begin to arrest them, telling them why would they protest. To the extent of the soldier man, the useless soldier man, I use that language, sorry to say, I said, shooting one of them, killing one of them on a close range because they protest, because they decided to voice out. So I want to beg the government of the day, APC government, decided they should please do the right thing. Please do the right thing. Talking about 2027, the masses are ready to vote their rights. And I want to believe what they have been doing will not happen this time around, because we want to see and see how they are going to manipulate it. It will not work, because we already know all their strategies. May God help us. I beg the masses once again.
Amen.
We shouldn't do the wrong thing.
Amen.
May God help us.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Elder, for
I have a
your
message here
contribution. Okay.
from Bukar. Muhammad Ibn Bukar is coming back to say, men look up to God to solve every aspect of their problems, but God looks up to men to do their own part in solving their problems. And until we get the constitution right, the nation can't move in right direction. Today is Friday. A chance to challenge or change positively is still open to all of us. Thank you very much.
You know, this is a very good one. We pray. Definitely we're going to pray. But if we don't take our destiny into our own hands, definitely we'll be where
God will not come down from heaven to come and do it for you.
At all. Everybody knows. All the religious, the religions we have preach that. God will not come. You pray to God and do your own. You can't stay home and say your tummies will be filled up.
For where?
That's a lie.
For where?
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Frankly speaking, my contribution is on what is happening in this country. I don't know what is wrong with this country, and I don't think people in Nigeria know what is wrong with this country. The leadership is losing grip, and they don't want to agree, and they don't want to surrender. Do they want us to start killing ourselves before they surrender? Or do they want us to force them to go before they surrender? They cannot do it. Everybody knows. Every Nigerian knows that these people cannot rule us. Talk of coming back for the second time. Please, we are not talking to anybody but the APC government. They should surrender and leave this power. They cannot do anything. We are suffering in this country. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Everything is not working. May God continue to help this country.
Amen.
Is that what you have something to say about the politicians who surrender? Do you think
they will not? They will never surrender. You say they're surrendering. They will not. They will not surrender. You have to take it. Take your own destiny into your own hands. When I mean taking your destiny into your hand doesn't mean you go and cause violence or whatever. You will have to sit and ask yourself. You need to have a paradigm shift. You need to ask yourself, what do we want? We're going to change position from coming to accept 2,000 naira as it has been promised that's going to come back again. Wiki have promised, from taking Talia, from taking Roba and all these things to mortgage your future for the next 4 years. You need to have a paradigm shift. You understand? To think of how do we do to get out of this quagmire. Do we accept this thing? Okay, if need be that we have to accept it, we accept it, then we won't go to the cubicle. When we get to the ballot and go into the cubicle, we should determine our destiny. So every single Nigerians who have to think, okay, as a farmer, do I have a fertilizer to go to farm? Do I have pump water? Do I have electricity? Is the hospital there for me to take care of my medication? My school, my children, can they access school? Are we having a standardized education? So within that second, you have to determine with your ballot in the hand. Yes, yes. So you endorse your future. The future is being given to you now. Everything is there. So it's now for you to endorse to say, okay, I accept this. This is what I want. This one I don't accept. This is what I accept. So it is you who will determine your future.
All right.
Right.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Okay, we lost our call. Let's pick another one. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Suma Apaya.
Good morning.
Good morning, my IG.
Good morning, Dom.
Good morning, Baba Badegi. Baba is your PA. Inshallah, I'm praying for my Baba. Even though no party, that presidential ticket, we are going to buy it on non-party, Baba. This is a great Friday. This is the video on the line. Baba, I don't have anything to say this morning except prayer for our leaders. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We still need their prayers this Friday because they are the ones who are governing. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning, sir.
Captain Dogo and the others.
Good morning, sir.
I still remain Umar Oke calling from Tunga North. It was taking a long time ago when people are talking about wiki. It's above everybody. If you take it to court, I told you that what our time. Whenever you are doing one day to reveal.
Of course.
See wiki now, what's happened to him. Even the time you are saying you don't know whether he belongs, you don't be APC or PDP. All the things you have said it before. So he has seen the consequences. To remain. Yesterday, that was our thing. They were coming to Kano. I met some people they want to carry their goods to Niger State. But those Kano transport, they don't want to come to Niger because of what? They say their roads not good from Silesia to unless regular customer transported are from Mena. You see, this is a bad comment. All places have on the problem of road is Niger State. But when the pass Niger State, Kwano, anywhere that they have good road. So we have to think about it. Okay. We are praying for Badegi to remain intact. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Let's quickly go over to the phone, to the Facebook. Where I'm coming from Abubakar Abdullah. He says, Assalamu alaikum, the People's Radio. Juma Mubarak to all of the crews in the studio. Atashi Lafia. All right, let's go over to the phone line and listen to you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Abubakar calling from Mina.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's about what all of the APC are saying about the 2027 election that Mr. President have about that.
Hello?
Hello, are you with me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Saying that he has about that one state governor that he will use in 2027 to win election.
Yes.
This is wrong. Now, here I'm calling our leaders that the 6th job for so we have leaders in those zones. Let us come and play the real politics of Africa. You know, whereby everybody will bring everything to the table. Come, this is what, if you can do this, can do that for us, we are ready to give you our vote. If they cannot, what's the meaning of this? We cannot continue like this, borrowing American style of politics. It cannot take us anywhere. Let us come and play the real African politics, of which we bring everything on the table and play it.
Okay, I think we lost that call. Call in. We have this one coming from the Facebook saying it is the likes of Baba Badegi that we want to rule this country. All right, that's a very good one. Thank you for also sending messages. I think we should be saying our last words now, Mr. Paya.
Well, I'm not going to say my last word. I'm going to make a parting for this program, for today in this program. Well, I think we want to appreciate our listeners. Today is Friday, Surat al-Kafi, very important for all the Muslim Ummah. You recite Surat al-Kafi for the safety of yourself, your family, and the nation. So always remember to recite Surat al-Kafi every Friday. That's my Wait.
Mr. Pile.
All right, thank you very much, IGP. And I want to let Nigeria know that today, US has finally withdrawn from the World Health Organization.
Yes. Officially and officially.
World Health Organization. Yes. So, and this is a call to the mechanics, the carpenters, in essence, every hand workers out there who are going to pray Juma today to please try and bath and wear good clothes to go and greet their God.
Yes. Very important.
Yes, very important. Don't be dirty to the mosque. Bath, wear good clothes to the mosque today.
Yes, when you bathe, it's it's a kind of energizes you. Put on a good clothes, smelling good. It also energizes.
Well, it's one of the teachings of Islam. Even if you're going to go to bath,
my father always tell me you are going to the governor, you wear your best clothes, then you are going to greet your God and you go dirty. It doesn't make sense.
It's ordained on you. It's one of the teachings of Islam. Even if you are going to buy for next 1 week, for one is Friday, you have to take bath and take your best clothes. If possible, wear put on perfume so that you can smell good in the palace of God.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Ibrahim Gimba is my name. I want to thank you for joining us this morning. Join us again on Monday for another exciting show. Marlon is already in the studio. Marlon, maybe he would, touch on that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for listening.
Yes.